Hey there, Star Stuff. Welcome to the Creator Being Podcast with me, your host, Artist Ash Archambault. And we are here to experience and practice right here during this podcast greater levels of freedom of expression, freedom from perfection, and connectedness to the creative force of the universe. Woo-wee! And we're here to have some fun doing it because we're here on this planet to reimagine a brave new world through the depths of our hearts. And how in the heck do we do that? Well, we got to move through our humanness and connect to the unknown in any single moment where we can experience the magic of creating something from nothing. So join me on an adventure to your own creator being self. Today, I'd like to invite you on a little journey with me into the void, into the silence, because in this place of silence, stillness is where we can connect. It's the portal where belief and restoration and hope and creation all intermingle. I know that sounds like a big deal, and it is. It's simple and profound. It just is. But you don't have to believe me. Let's do a practice together. And let's start with just 10 seconds of stillness. So wherever you are in this time and place, if you're sitting, if you're standing, if you're moving, can you allot 10 seconds for stillness right now with me? Awesome. Thank you. Let's go a little bit further into the void, friends. Let's bring our awareness to this moment. Our awareness is what? It's attention, direct attention, it's focus, it's presence. If you want to close your eyes or open your eyes, that's fine. But just notice, we're going to bring our attention to our bodies. Let's just do that so we can start to connect to the vehicle that we are in that's housing our spirit right now. Go ahead, put your attention on the top of your head and just simply notice, what does it feel like? The sensation of your head, outside and inside the inner space of your head. Good. If you notice heaviness, if you notice lightness, if you notice tingles, if you notice nothing, whatever it is, just let it be as it is. And let's guide our attention to our face. Notice your eyebrows and your forehead and your eyes and your nose and your cheeks and your mouth and your tongue. And if you have thoughts that are totally distracting you from doing this right now, that's okay. Just notice that and then gently bring your attention back to your body where we're at right now. Let's move down our body. Let's notice our neck going down our shoulders, past our elbows, all the way to our hands and our fingertips. Let's notice the back part of our body, the base of our head, all the way to our sit bones, the base of our spine, our whole spine along our back, and all the muscles surrounding it. Just notice it right now. Now bring that attention to the front part of your body, that space between your neck and your lower belly. And that whole space in there is really a juicy place for us to feel these emotions. But for right now, just notice, what do you feel in that space, in that inner space? Any sensations, any pains, any tingles, nothingness, whatever it is, just notice. Let it be as it is. Now let's notice the last part of our body moving down. Notice your hips. Notice your bottom, whether you're sitting or you're standing or you're moving again at this point. And you may start to realize that just through the act of putting your attention somewhere, gently, that place starts to soften, it starts to relax. It starts to feel a little more still, a little more quiet. Now let's move down our legs. Let's move past our pelvis now, going down our legs, past our knees, all the way to our feet and our toes. And whether you're sitting, standing, or moving, notice, what does it feel like with your feet, the sensation of them on the ground. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath in, like you're breathing in through your feet, but breathe in through your nose for a count of 5. And then breathe out through your mouth. Good. And just take notice right now of your body. Does it feel any different from the top of your head to the tips of your fingers to the tips of your toes? Does it feel any different than when we first started this just a couple minutes ago? Just notice for yourself. This is the power of our awareness. A shift can happen. And this is a learned skill, and the more that we practice it, the better we get at it. It's like a muscle, it develops, and the more power it can wield. This ability to observe, to put our attention on something. And we're not thinking about anything. We're just placing attention, one place at a time. It's that simple to start connecting to your body, which is the vehicle of creation. Now let's go a step further into the void, to this interconnectedness, to this co-creation space. Okay, I want you to now close yourself off from everything else but a bubble around you. Okay, you imagine a bubble around you, and in this bubble is the atmosphere that you've been in, that you are right now, but now you're just in a little piece of it. And right now I want you to imagine that force of creation, which is really love itself, a loving embrace of the cosmos, of the divine, of the universe, of God, however you like to think about it. I want you to imagine that all around you in your bubble right now, as if it's literally the air that is touching your face, that is caressing your skin, and that is penetrating your body deep into your cells. And allow yourself to invite it in. I invite in this loving embrace, this force of creation right now, into my body, into my cells, into my breathing, and breathe it in. Take 2 more breaths. Allow yourself to receive it, to mingle with it, to breathe with it. And take a moment, thank your body. Thank your body for receiving. Thank you, loving, embracing force all around me. And I'm going to count back from 10, and you can just scan your body, take a couple breaths, whatever you want to do. But when I count back from 10, we're just going to come back to each other a little bit more and slowly come back out of the void. Okay? But for right now, keep that attention inside. Take some breaths. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just notice how you feel, friends. My dear star stuffs. For me, what I just experienced in my body, I feel a deep sense of warmth. I feel tingles in my body. I feel a sense of lightness and a sense of ease and a sense of softness in my body. I feel a sense of quiet joy. If I had to put words to what I'm experiencing right now. And I hope this for you. I hope that this joy and this hope for your ever expanding freedom carries you through this process of wanting to move through your own humanness, of wanting to soften to yourself and to your own human experience. Because it's the stuff that's worth living for.